Maryland baseball has played over 6,500 minutes of baseball so far this season, but is yet to find its rhythm. The Terps are currently near the bottom of the Big Ten Conference, but can they turn around their season within the last month? We break down the highs and the lows of Maryland's season on this edition of the Left Bench in Focus.
Welcome to Left Bench in Focus, brought to you by Terps and Sports Central. I'm Jake Ballard, joined by Sierra Green, and we are excited to talk about Maryland baseball.
That's right, Jake. There's no time like the present, so let's take a look at what happened over the weekend against Indiana. The last time baseball won a conference series was in May of 2025. To say that it's overdue for the Dirty Terps is a massive understatement. Maryland drops game 1 of the series to Indiana Hoosiers, but bounces back when it matters most. The Terps take the final 2 games, securing their first Big Ten series win of the season. And the hero of the weekend, it's Devin Russell. Russell launches 2 walk-off home runs in the series, including the blast in the Game 3 that seals it. A statement series win and maybe a turning point for Maryland moving forward.
Well, if you go back and watch the video, I have both my hands up. So I had both my hands up. I haven't done that, I think, maybe since we were in the regional. I just thought we deserved that. I just thought we deserved that win.
And just in on the Left Bench in Focus, Maryland catcher Devin Russell is named Big Ten Player of the Week.
Yeah, in just 2 games last weekend versus Indiana, Russell had 2 home runs and 7 RBIs, including a walk-off home run on Saturday and a walk-off grand slam Sunday to win the series. Congrats to Devin for being named Big Ten Player of the Week. Despite coming off a series win against Indiana last weekend, the Dirty Terps have been inconsistent all season long. In non-conference play, Maryland won series against Wagner and Troy, but it was far from a perfect start. The Terps were swept by Louisiana, while also falling in midweeks to number 22 West Virginia and Richmond. Maryland then entered conference play against Purdue, and the can of worms was opened. They currently sit with a 4-11 record in conference play, putting them last in the Big Ten. Despite this, there are still some standout performances. On March 28th, Maryland upset number 12 USC, and the Terps have won their last 3 midweeks via mercy rule. Terps like Braden Martin and Ryan Casella are also putting together phenomenal seasons, but their efforts have not led to enough wins.
To help us break down their season, we're happy to welcome Maryland's own freshman shortstop, Ty Kaunas.
Ty, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
In the team's one-role victory over Indiana this past weekend, you played a huge role, having 3 RBIs. How do you continue this momentum from this weekend into the coming games?
Yeah, I think everything for us this weekend was just energy and momentum going into that game. Obviously, losing Friday night was unfortunate, but we knew that we were the better team and we needed to take 2 out of 3. And we had a huge swing from Dev in that last game, and that's just going to be the firepower heading into this next Big Ten matchup against Iowa this weekend. We needed that momentum, and we're going to continue to take our energy into the game, tomorrow, and then get that dub tomorrow, and then same thing on Friday.
And also, this Maryland team has a lot of new guys join the squad. How have you solidified your role and continued to show up in big moments?
Yeah, honestly, just not, trying to take the moment too big or make the moment too big and just be myself who I've been my whole life. Obviously, there's a lot of young guys playing as well, and I think we've all done a great job, throughout this year, and need to continue to keep stepping up in those big moments.
Yeah, and yesterday, another huge win. Devin Russell, walk-off series winning grand slam. As you watched that pitch and hit happen, what were you thinking and what was that sequence like?
Yeah, honestly, I thought it was, it was amazing just to see that happen, but we had plenty of opportunities earlier in the game to win the game. I know we had bases loaded and B-Mar hit a rod at the second baseman, and then I get up and then I, lined out at the second baseman again as well, and those are 2 hard hit balls that just unfortunately don't get down. So I think that was just, unfortunate, parts of the game. And Dev, came up in a clutch moment and helped us win because, we got a lot of opportunities and we just needed one to step through, and, that's what happened.
And now this performance this weekend that you guys had against Indiana, does it give you any confidence as you face more Big Ten opponents down the stretch?
Yeah, it gives us all the confidence in the world, especially after seeing that big swing. We know that we could beat anyone. We beat USC, a top 12 team in the country, and we know that we could be anyone on any given day, and we have 5 Big Ten series left. So it's just really important to go in to those weekends with confidence and know that we could win and we'll have no problem.
That's all the questions we got for you today, Ty. Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Now, like we said earlier, it's been a season with some ups and downs, and a lot of downs for Maryland baseball.
That's right, Jake. Maryland's bats have performed well this season, but pitching has held the Dirty Terps back. TSC's Justin Corman is in Studio B for a closer look at the disparity. Justin?
Yeah, guys, hitting has never been the issue for Maryland, especially under head coach Matt Swope. But the pitching continues to hold this team back. It's a major reason why Maryland finds itself near the bottom of the Big Ten. The Terps have been one of the stronger hitting teams in the conference, putting up 5 or more runs in 26 games and having a team batting average of .298. Maryland is ranked top 3 in runs scored, on-base percentage, and total walks drawn. But on the other side, the pitching is allowing too many runs. The team has an ERA of 7.14, ranking 3rd worst in the Big Ten. The Maryland pitching staff has had major command issues this year, issuing 185 walks, the most in the Big Ten. In 21 of their 36 games, they've allowed 5 or more free passes. And while the bats continue to produce, the inconsistency on the mound has made it difficult for the Terps to build any real momentum. The Terps have already played some of the best Big Ten schools, including UCLA, USC, and Purdue. And this weekend, they were finally able to win their first conference series against Indiana. However, if they want to secure a spot in postseason play, they are going to have to keep that momentum going forward, as we can take a look at the screen here. The Terps' remaining Big Ten schedule is they'll play Iowa this weekend, Michigan State, Michigan, the Rutgers, and Penn State. These 5 schools have a combined .466 win percentage. If the Terps can build off their series win over Indiana, they'll have a real opportunity to gain some momentum in the second half of conference play. Now, guys, you heard the numbers and saw the schedule ahead. If Maryland wants to turn this season around, it's going to start with improvement on the mound. The offense has done its job, but until pitching steps up, it's going to be an uphill battle for the Terps. Back to you guys in Studio A.
Thank you so much for that, Justin. And for their first series win to come this late into the season, it's kind of hard to say we're going to see this team bounce back.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, the Terps need to be consistent on both sides of the ball to see any type of success as they go down for the rest of their season.
Yeah, but only time will tell, so.
Stay right here, because when we come back, we'll play a fun game of Match the Tune.
We'll also hand out our end-of-season awards and take a look at the top 5 plays this season. Don't go anywhere.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Welcome back to the Left Mention Focus. I'm Jake Ballard, she's Sagira Green, and today we're going to put a new twist on the Terrapin Sports Central Classic.
That's right, Jake. Today we'll play a game of Match That Tune.
Here's how it works. Our producers have picked 3 walk-up songs from 3 Dirty Terps, and Sierra and I will try to match the song with the player.
Let's see the first song.
Tore Up by Don Tolliver. Okay. So this is, I feel like, just like the quintessential like college kid kind of vibe here.
Okay.
Really batting off nothing here other than pure vibes.
Okay,
And
good start. Do you have any, I don't have an inkling at all at like who this could be.
I would say probably, like, this is a sophomore-ish range.
Okay.
For player.
Okay.
Based purely off nothing but vibes here.
Okay.
Because it's just like, it generally could be any single person. I feel like Don Tolliver, artists like this could be just any single person in college, any single guy in college specifically, because I know my friends back home listen to Don Tolliver, so.
I think this is a classic. I think we're going with the sophomore, you're saying?
I'm going to throw that to a junior after just saying that, knowing my
Okay.
friends like Don Tolliver, and I'm a junior, so I'm going to say Braden Martin.
Sure.
Braden Martin, you agree?
Sure, yeah, I agree.
All right, let's see. Did we match that tune? Ryan Costello. So I was about 2 grades off.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is a good warm-up.
I think from now we'll be good.
We got our feelings now. We got our feel for the game now. So let's see that next tune.
Next one.
Chambea, Bad Bunny. Okay. Just saw them at the halftime show.
Yes.
They killed it, obviously, of course. I'll let you take the lead on this one.
I don't know who this could be, but whoever it is, I love them. I think. Do you think it could be a pitcher?
Ooh, I think, yeah, this is a good walk-up song for like a pitcher specifically.
I think this is a good walk-up song for a pitcher. Oh my gosh, I don't know who this could be. I'm
gonna throw out Jake Yeager.
Okay. I would have to disagree. I don't think it's Jake Yeager. I think it's. I don't know. I'll go with you on Jake Yeager, I guess. I don't have another idea, but I think
I don't think another Jake won't lead me wrong. We could not possibly do so. Let's see if we got it right.
That's who I was thinking. I knew it was a pitcher. We were on the right track.
Okay, we're on the right track. Okay.
Oh my God.
This is our make or break point. We need to get one.
Okay. This one, I know this one.
You got it?
I know this one. Yeah, this is Rylan Stockton, I'm pretty sure. I think when I went to a game, I was like, he has a lot of aura for this song.
Okay. I have no reason to doubt you here.
I mean, think so. I really think so.
I mean, aura is the big word there.
Yes,
so.
Yes. Trust me on this one. I think we got this one right.
Let's see it. There we go. Okay. So, 1 for 3. Can't complain there. I mean, obviously could have gotten better. Ryan Costello, pretty big miss, but second one, you kind of guessed it there. Pitcher.
I think we're not too bad.
So yeah, I give us like a 1.5.
Actually, yeah, we did get the pitcher. I think we're not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun, but let's hand out some awards, starting with Newcomer of the Year, and it has to go to the sophomore transfer, Rylan Stockton. Stockton is a dual threat defensively as the Terps catcher, maintaining a .988 fielding percentage, but also offensively with a batting average of over 300, one of the highest on the team. He has recorded 36 hits and 7 home runs on the season, including against Big Ten opponents USC and Indiana. Stockton has stood out as a two-way player amongst a stacked Maryland baseball roster. For that, he earns our title of Newcomer of the Year.
And our final award, we have Terp of the Year. And despite him not hitting as many home runs as others, Braden Martin fits the bill for our Terp of the Year. The record-setting Martin tops the Terps leaderboards. Hits, runs, batting average, and walks. He also ranks in the top 10 in the Big Ten in on-base percentage. If that was not impressive enough, Martin's reached base in all 36 games this season, a program record, and hasn't played a game without reaching it in over a calendar year. B-Mart has put together one of the most impressive offensive seasons in the Matt Swope era. Congrats to him for being named our Terp of the Year.
All right, now it's time for some top 5 plays. I'll get us started. Now let's start with the top 5 plays. Coming in at number 5, we have to show some love to the sophomore pitcher Logan Hastings. Here's a strikeout against Indiana.
Number 4 here, we have a Paul Jones home run, and it gets here for one reason and one reason only, and that is pure aura. There's the hit, and wait for it, bang, bat flip.
And coming in at number 3, we have the grand slam from Ryan Costello to give the Terps a 21-4 win over Wagner. I mean, this isn't 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 runs for the freshman.
And number 2, we're going to start off Devin Russell's legacy weekend with his first walk-off home run Saturday. Gets the Terps the Mercy Rule victory over Indiana and tipped the scales in their favor. Just a huge weekend for him overall.
And you guessed it, our top play of the season is Devin Russell, Big Ten Player of the Week, with his second walk-off home run back-to-back days against Indiana. I mean, this is an at-bat that he'll never forget for the rest of his life. Well, that does it for us on this edition of the Left Bench in Focus. Make sure to follow all of our coverage on Instagram, X, YouTube, and online at TerrapinSportsCentral.com.
On Monday, Daniel Stein and Brendan Mizell will be back anchoring the left bench live at 6:30.
Thanks for tuning in.